No, I didn't want to check a meeting, no. I did that. Yeah, I'm confused with this. I think this is good. Yeah, she was going. She should have.
All right, we'll start with the pledge. Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, approval of our minutes from our previous town board meeting on May 18th. Need a motion, please? So moved. Motion by Mr. Gibbons, second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Martin. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by voting aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Carried. Okay, approval of our permit fee schedule effective June 1st, 2022. Motion for that. Motion by John B. Second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Montrose. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by voting aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Carried. Our stray cat agreement. Kim is supposed to be here to explain to us from a viewpoint of Wanderer's Rest. She's not here. We'll skip over that. Bridgeport Sewer Extension number 1 update, and we will not set the public hearing yet. I'd like to make the public hearing for August 3rd, but there's a couple things we gotta do, right?
Seeker's gotta be completed, we've been talking with Dr. Taylor, they're putting the finishing touches on the final version of the project, map plan report, and the question's gonna be, what meeting will we set the public hearing at for the August 3rd meeting?
Yeah, so let's discuss that now. I am not going to be here, I'll be at the Public Service Commission for the next morning meeting. And then the next morning, the meeting in July, I'll be at National Association of Counties. So do you guys wanna have those 2 meetings, or do you wanna scrap them for June and July?
Well, we're gonna get this negative declaration done at some point.
Yeah, I mean, I would pick,
July.
well, you know what, if you're gonna do it for the June one, because it buys us a little extra wiggle room time if something happens. So you might as well do it on the 15th of June to make sure. And we'll get that done, and it'll be an awfully quick meeting if there's no other agenda items, and we can all go right back to work.
You'd be okay with that?
We're gonna have anybody else gonna be gone that day, guys, or
June 15th?
vacations or anything?
It's our regular meeting, yeah.
Is that all right with you?
That's a 9 AM meeting.
Let's keep it then, if that's all right with you
Okay.
We'll
guys.
do that, we'll make the negative declaration, and
Yep.
then what we will set the
Schedule the public hearing for August
for
3rd.
August 3rd.
August
Because
3rd.
we gotta hit the 10 and 20 day window for the public hearing notice, and that'll give us plenty of time.
Okay.
Okay, and then, water update, which we'll wanna do the same thing on.
Same thing, yeah.
Our Lilio has gone around with petitions, and got quite a few petitions, enough to put us over, what's he at, 58%?
59% that she has, but you might have more, right?
69.
You have
It
69%?
was 69.
The assessor, I have an email that says 59%.
Well, she may have.
Yeah, I think she made some adjustments. when she
Okay.
looked at it, okay? So, yeah, we'll keep, if there's more art, and you get the higher numbers, that's great.
Okay, so we had a gentleman, out here yesterday, questioning, Art taking around the petitions. So what we did is we got the petition from, Tanya. Dawn put, phone numbers to it, and she made calls today. She called 27 people, and they're all fine with what they signed. It was explained to them, everything is good, so we're eliminated that issue. So we need a motion, what's that?
That's a good job.
Good job by Art.
Yes, I mean, that's what I was looking at.
I had fun.
So we need to accept the petition, so I need a motion to accept the petition.
I'll move it.
Motion by Mr. Martin, second.
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Montrose. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by voting aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Carried. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, stray cat agreement, Kimberly.
Hello.
Yep.
So you guys have probably already seen this contract. It's the exact same one they gave us back in 2015 that we said no to.
Yep.
And we ended up going to Syracuse for a year
Okay,
because we weren't gonna pay that kind of prices.
right.
Honestly, don't see us paying that much now either. I can see us going up to 50, but I don't think we should go to 75.
Okay, so we'll just keep going to Syracuse?
If they don't wanna go to 50, then we go to Syracuse. I've already spoken to the Humane Association and they're willing to take cats at 50 apiece.
In Syracuse? So why don't we just stay with them then?
Well, we've been going there, it's just it won't be as much.
Been going where,
gas.
Syracuse
Or
or
Wanderers
Wanderers
Rest.
Rest?
Yeah, we were paying 25 a cat, and they wanted to bump it to 75. But I don't think we should bump that high.
They won't agree to 50.
I don't know.
You on the board? I can't remember. You want somebody on their board?
No, I'm kind of honorary, or I was, but I've been taken off from that because now with this cat contract, I'm a conflict of interest. So I've been removed from everything up at the shelter because of that.
Okay, so you want me to write them a letter, tell them we'll do it?
Yes, I would.
I have a question. How does that compare to our stray dog agreement?
That's through the county. The county does the stray dogs.
Okay.
Each town individually does a stray cat because there really aren't many laws regarding cats. We're one of the few towns that actually do handle cats.
How many cats do we do in there?
Right now, last year I believe we did 26, something like that. I tried to cut it down, way down, because they don't accept ferals and they don't accept wild cats at all,
Just take house cat there.
unless they're friendly. They won't accept.
Okay, so suppose somebody passed away and her house was abandoned and it was full of cats, what would that count as?
They would be, just regular house cats and they
They would
would
be
be
regular
issued.
house cats.
Yeah. But a cat on the street, maybe feral, maybe unsocialized, you just don't know, and the shelter won't accept those anymore.
Syracuse will take them?
How about bad cats? I'm sitting next to one bad
Unfortunately, no, they won't want to accept any of that, most of the places won't.
See, even while they're.
I know, I can't even know one thing.
Got a dog, can't do it for them.
Okay, so I'll write them a letter, tell them, is everybody all right with that?
So you can write who a letter?
Wanderers
Wanderers
Rest.
Rest.
Tell them we'll use that for $50, we're not getting it.
I'm sure once the video hits YouTube, Mr. Quincy will be getting in touch with
Whatever,
Yeah.
okay.
It'll be quick.
Okay,
Okay.
you. All right?
all right. Anybody else got any questions for Kimberly? No? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I apologize for not making it.
Yep, I explained it all to them.
Thank you.
No budget modification, we don't have any firefighter applications, I have one part-timer at the Parks Department, Tim King, for $15 an hour. We need to accept him, we need a motion for that,
So moved.
motion by Mr. Bershkevich, second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Gibbons, is there any discussion? All in favor signify by voting aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Carried. Does anybody else have anything? Okay, I'll get on this kick one more time. The New York State Climate Action Council scoping plan. This is gonna break New York State. People need to get on to, the Climate Control Council or New York State scoping plan. You can just Google that in and it'll pop up. My county administrator, our county administrator have already sent me, I've talked to the Public Service Commission, I'm going down there next week. New York State Electric and Gas is already going to put in, just delivery costs alone, they're gonna put in for a 13 to 22% increase in each total bill. New delivery rates are proposed to go into effect May 1st, 2023, because of the New York State climate action report that they're putting in. A lot of this is enabling clean energy. The existing New York energy grid was not built for renewable energy sources in mind. That's why we're proposing investments in smart technology that will improve reliability, and enable us to connect more renewables like wind and solar to our system more effectively, efficiently, and safely. In addition, our investments will help achieve emissions reductions through supporting electrification of buildings and transportation. The plans also propose procuring 11 megawatts of company-owned battery storage, which is a new thing coming down the pike because they want to store your battery storage at street corners and public right-of-ways, and another 70 megawatts of company-owned solar for low-income customers, supporting adoption of heat pump make-ready programs, expanding EV infrastructure by 700%. That's electric vehicle infrastructure by 700% to support New York State's mandate of over 161,000 EVs in our service territories by 2025. So this report is going to break New York State by the time they're all done. Residential rate pressure from 2019 cases, expiring tax credits, full amortization of regulatory liabilities. That was a 10% increase. Cost necessary to support core businesses. That was an 8% increase. State policy cost was 3%. Reliability, resiliency, 5-term cycle reliability, capital investments 4%. Other return on investments was 5%. They are going to the Public Service Commission with these proposed rate increases. New York State Electric and Gas, electric, 31.2% delivery percentage increase, 16% overall increase. RG&E, I'm not sure what they are, a 19% delivery charge increase. New York State Electric and Gas increase 20.7%, and RG&E gas 20.9%. Average bill increase for electric will be 22%, gas will be 15%. This is New York State Electric and Gas. That's not National Grid or any of the other companies. They will be quickly in on the act. So I suggest that people read this, read the draft overview, and make your comments and tell them that you want this period extended till the end of the year for comments, because they are definitely trying to do this in the dark of night and not in the light of day like Albany likes to claim everything should be in. So I urge you to get on the website and read that and put in your comments.
Jim, what was the website?
It's, you got to look up Google New York State Climate Change. New York State Climate Action Council Draft Scoping Plan. Okay. Anybody have anything? No? We need to go into executive session for personnel.
And advice account.
Advice of council.
I'll move that, John.
Motion by Mr. Martin, second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Burstevich. We have any discussion? All in favor signify by voting aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Carried.